Yo, what is up? What is up today, everybody? We're going to be talking about a little something that Dana White said. Some delusions from the UFC president himself, Dana White. Look, I'm not a big fan of Dana White, you know. I'm not a big fan of Dana White, but I respect the hustle, you know. I respect the hustle that Dana White has done and the way that he brought the UFC to what it is today, because he has done a lot to bring this the UFC to where it is right now. But this comes with some weird delusions from Dana White himself, because he recently acquired something with Powerslap, some power slapping competition, where the point of the thing is to just get yourself knocked out with the slap, and whoever gets knocked out wins, I guess. That's the point, or loses. But that's the point of the whole, you know, power slap shit that's going on. But to be honest, I'm just against power slap, man. It's just, I don't find it that interesting, in my opinion. I just don't find power slap that interesting. There's no technique. I just think that there's nothing you could train to get better at power. There's no point. I think power slapping is, there's nothing artistic about power slapping. If you compare it to fighting, to MMA, boxing, combat sports, that is art. That is art right there. That is art in motion. That is poetry in motion right there. Power slapping is not, dude. Power slapping is just an easier way to get brain damage, an easier way to just lose your head, lose your brain, bro, and risk your health. Because these guys slap themselves so hard, bro, they fucking, it's just crazy the way when they, especially when they put that slow-mo camera, you can see all the damage, everything in slow motion. Oh man. And then when they just drop completely, like, it's pretty, I just don't find it that interesting. I wouldn't watch it for like every big event or every event or big event, because I just don't think power slapping is getting that attention that Dana White is claiming to be getting, in my opinion, man. Dana White is saying some ridiculous shit. For example, he's saying that power slapping is bigger than every sports combined. Are you fucking kidding me? How the hell is power slapping bigger than NFL, NHL, baseball, football, soccer? There's no fucking way power slapping gets that many numbers. He is clearly delusional here. There was a reporter that asked Dana White in the press conference. I don't know if it was before or after the fight. I think it was after the fight of Henry Cejudo and Aljamain Sterling for the bantamweight title fight. There was a reporter that was asking him about power slapping, about how is power slapping, if it's even that good, you know what I'm saying, if it's getting numbers, because I just don't see any buzz from it at all.
Basically, it's fucking unbelievable. Not only is it unbelievable money-wise, it's been unbelievable as far as social media goes. We're number one in all of sports. And when I say all of sports, if you take the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, F1, WWE, and who am I forgetting, and added them all together, their numbers don't compare to slaps. Yeah.
Dana White is saying that the deal that they cut with Powerslap is more than the deal that they cut with the UFC on Spike TV.
The deal that I just cut for Slap is bigger than the UFC deal we cut with Spike TV after the first season of The Ultimate Fighter.
Of the first season of The Ultimate Fighter, which is pretty big claims for Dana White here.
I don't give a shit what the media says about it. They don't matter.
Clearly, when you ask Dana White something that he does not like, he goes completely ultra defensive, saying that, this is bigger than everything. This is bigger than it. It's complete bullshit, complete baloney, Dana White. We already know you're just milking it. We're just either that or whoever's behind your business is lying to you completely, because he's saying some ridiculous, redonkulous stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been unbelievable as far as social media goes. We're number one in all of sports.
Dana White says that power slapping is the number one sports on social media. Not even true, bro. I haven't seen any power slap videos, any power slap content in my social media, in my Twitter, in my YouTube, anywhere, I just don't see anything power slap related. I don't see any ads or anything with power slapping. So I don't know what the fuck Dana White's talking about, saying that power slapping is number one sport. I just don't consider that a sport at all. That's no sport, bro.
And when I say all the sports, if you take the NFL, the NBA,
he says that the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, F1, bro. WWE, bro. He is saying that power slapping is number one ahead of WWE. This guy is complete delusional, bro. I'm telling you now, Dana White needs to get his head checked in. I don't know if he entered the power slapping competition and managed to get slapped hard as fuck in the face, and his brain got shaken up a little bit or something, because he is saying some complete nonsense, bro.
And who am I forgetting? And added them all together, their numbers don't compare to slaps.
He says if you add all of those sports together, it's not as big. It's not even close to being as big as power slap. That is complete baloney, man. I'm telling you now, power slapping, it will. I just don't think this will make it that far, in my honest opinion, bro. I just don't think it will make it that far. Even the venues, when you do the venues and then do the little competitions, it's not even that packed. It's like a little mini venue. Like, it's so small. Like, how is that shit getting so much? Like, I'm telling you, this guy is delusional.
Their numbers don't compare to slaps.
And the reporter was left completely speechless. Like, probably in his head, he's like, what the fuck? Did Dana White just... this guy's delusional?
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems a little doubtful.
Yeah.
And it seems a little doubtful, because it is doubtful. There's no way power slapping is bigger than... Not even one sport. Not even... Power slapping is not bigger than the NBA, let alone all of the sports combined. I'm telling you now, he is delusional. And you know it gets bad when Dana starts being super defensive, you know, with this whole situation. When he gets defensive like this, it's because it's not going so well, man. You don't get so defensive like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure we're not going to see this reporter ever again in the UFC. Because this is how Dana White is, man. You ask him questions that he doesn't like, you'll get kicked out, man. And he is definitely, I do agree, Dana White is a clown for thinking that power slapping is bigger than any other sport. And the fact that he's still trying to say this shit, it's just... I don't know, man. Dana White needs to get his head checked in, bro. Or he needs to just stick into the UFC and just keep working on the UFC and just not try to go on other ventures and other routes where you eventually end up losing. Because you will lose, man. There's no way this shit's gonna make more than, let alone one single sport, let alone every fucking sport combined.
All you want.
I mean, I was covering for the finale of it, and I saw the numbers on Rumble, and there were people watching, but...
There were people watching. It did 3.2 million viewers, and 1.7 million of them had never been to Rumble before.
Well, I was one of those, that's for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But it certainly, that number didn't show up on that counter.
For viewers, but there were people...
And we have Dana White saying some complete nonsense out of his head, saying that power slapping got a 3.2 million viewers.
Watching it did 3.2 million.
Dana White says that power slapping did a total of 3.2 million viewers watching power slapping live. Like, this guy is complete baloney, brother.
Viewers, and 1.7 million of them had never been to Rumble before.
Well, I was one of those, that's for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And the reporter tells Dana White, bro, I was there. I was one of the viewers, and that number that you said did not pop up. Like, the fucking reporter is just telling Dana White, clearing his face, yo, this 3.2 million shit that you're claiming, it's not true, bro.
But it certainly, that number didn't show up on that counter that Rumble had.
But that's how it works when you stream. When it's streaming, it's not...
And you could tell Dana White starts getting a little, oh shit.
Really the actual number right there. It's the same thing when you go live on Instagram. I mean, is Eric in here? What's a like if you have a big number and you're streaming, How does that exactly work? Right.
They're making shit up now. They are completely making shit up. Dana White has told one of his buddies to tell him about this shit, and it's completely false. If you have a certain amount of viewers, right, it will show the amount of viewers that you have. It's not gonna tell you that you have freaking, like, say for example 200,000 people watching this, but in reality is a million. It's gonna tell you if it's a million, it's a million. If it's 200,000, it's 200,000 viewers. Like, I have not seen any site that does that shit. You know, Twitch, when you have literally millions of viewers, it'll say the amount. It's not gonna fucking tell you, oh, it's 200,000 just because there's so many people here. No, none of that shit works. That's not how it works, man.
Yeah. So he was saying 21,000 concurrents. What's a massive number when you're streaming? I mean, we were the biggest streamers. 21,000. Yeah. So he was saying 21,000 concurrents. What's a massive number when you're streaming? I mean, we were the biggest stream on a Saturday for Slap. The good thing is
bro, he is struggling, bro. You could tell Dana White is struggling, bro. He is struggling to explain, bro. He is literally having trouble explaining to this reporter of his delusion, bro. He's literally having trouble. I've never seen Dana White having trouble to explain something like this, man.
Yeah. So he was saying 21,000 concurrents. What's a massive number when you're streaming? I mean, we were the biggest stream on a Saturday for Slap. The good thing is that most of you guys don't understand social media and how it works.
Bro, there's more viewers watching a football game. There's literally more viewers watching like a Manchester United or a Premier League game than watching a Powerslap. What are you talking about, dude? There's no way Powerslap got more than a Premier League game. This guy's delusional.
And what publication are you from?
MMA Mania.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the numbers on Slap that were done by a third party that does this. We didn't pull the numbers. These guys are like the Nielsen's.
There you go. We said that he didn't pull out the numbers. Then why the fuck did you get that number in your head? Where did you come up with 3.2 million if you clearly stated yourself that that number doesn't come from you guys? So just because someone else told you all this is, you're gonna believe it? Come on now. This is delusional.
MMA Mania.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the numbers on Slap that were done by a third party that does this. We didn't pull the numbers. These guys are like the Nielsen's numbers for
We clearly don't pull out the numbers. Exactly. You clearly don't pull out the numbers. So where the did you get a 3.2 million viewers? Lie number one. Exposed right there, man. I'm telling you.
For social media, we destroy everything in sports with Powerslap.
Bro, Dana White had the audacity, had the balls to say to the reporter that they destroy other sports with Powerslap. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, you can't even fucking... No chance.
Okay. And are you at all concerned that some of it is perhaps... And I'll apologize in advance because it sounds a little rude, but...
No, fire away.
Some of it might be laughing at, not with kind of a deal, like bad publicity being, you know...
Do you think I give a shit?
That's
I just did a deal that's bigger than the UFC did when they went on Spike TV. I don't give a shit who's laughing. You know who's laughing? This guy.
There you go.
That's who's laughing.
That answered my question. Thank you.
No, my pleasure.
You see how he gets so defensive, man? He gets so defensive, and let me be honest. Let's go check out the Powerslap fucking numbers here, real quick before we end the video here. Let's check out the Powerslap numbers. There's no fucking way. Like, look at the viewers. Look at the views, man. Look at the views. You call this over? Like not that many people are interested in fucking Powerslapping, bro. Look, 1.4. Oh my god, I'm telling you now. Look at that. Let me pull it up here for you guys. Look at the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the numbers of the Powerslapping. Supposedly 3.2 million viewers, like my ball sack. Look, it doesn't even have 500k subscribers, bro. Look at the viewers, bro. Where, like, you expect people to be interested in Powerslapping when they're barely breaking 1,000 viewers, bro? And like, look at that. Look at that. These are some of the fights here. Look at that. 19k, 45k. See, like not that many. Maybe the first when it first happened, it was a huge buzz, obviously, but throughout time, it's just gonna go declining over time, bro. And as you can see, you know, 12, 19K, 78K, 7K, 30K, 21K. You see that? I just don't know where Dan is getting these numbers from, man. So thank you all for watching this video. This was just a little video just to give my thoughts on what Dana said about power slapping. What do I think about power slapping? And do I think that Dana White is just being completely delusional here with this power slapping stuff? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about what Dana White said about power slapping. Is he getting out of this number? Is Dana White getting these numbers out of his ass, or is he right, or is he telling the truth about the numbers? So far, power slapping to me is nowhere near bowling. I think even bowling gets more views than power slapping. All right, but yeah, man, thank you all for watching, and peace.